Well, utterly charming, of course, as ever, from Celtic fans, but that's what they've always been like towards our monarchy, and I have a similar view of Celtic fans.
Right, let's rewind, because this one was unbelievable. Piers Morgan was absolutely raging at Celtic fans, all because they refused to back the royal family during the coronation of King Charles III. He called it disgraceful, out of order, embarrassing. But looking back, was it really outrage, or was it pure hypocrisy? During that coronation weekend, fans inside Celtic Park made their stance crystal clear. Banners went up, chants rang out. There was no pretending, no sitting on the fence. They rejected the monarchy. Now, agree with it or not, that wasn't the issue, because football has always been a platform for identity, politics and belief, and Celtic, the club, has always stood for something deeper. But then came Piers Morgan. Furious, he slammed the fans, called for consequences and claimed it crossed a line. To him, this wasn't freedom of expression. It was disrespect. Even at the time, people started asking, hold on, who's saying this? Because this is where everything started to fall apart. Piers Morgan had spent years going after Meghan Markle, a member of the royal family, day after day, broadcast after broadcast. So, when you break it down, it looks like this. He had the freedom to criticise a royal figure. But Celtic fans didn't have the freedom to criticise the monarchy itself. That wasn't just inconsistent, it was blatant double standards. For many watching, it summed up exactly what people had come to expect. Because this wasn't new, not even close. Piers Morgan had been at the centre of controversy for years. There was his exit from Good Morning Britain after backlash over his comments about Meghan Markle. There was his role in publishing fake photos during the Iraq War while he was editor of the Daily Mirror, a scandal that cost him his job. And there was his involvement in the fallout surrounding Paul McCartney and Heather Mills. He admitted he had been played a private voicemail from McCartney, a message many believed could only have been obtained through phone hacking. He denied any wrongdoing, but crucially, he never explained how something that private ended up in his hands. Time and time again, it followed the same pattern. Outrage, headlines, controversy. So when he suddenly took the moral high ground over Celtic fans, people noticed. Because here's what Piers Morgan either ignored or chose to ignore. Celtic has never just been a football club. It has always been tied to identity, history and community. For many fans, their views on the monarchy weren't random. They were deeply rooted in culture and belief. You don't have to agree with it, but trying to silence it, that's a different story. Looking back, this was the real issue. Freedom of speech can't be something you pick and choose. It can't apply when Piers Morgan speaks and then disappear when thousands of fans do the same. He built a career on saying exactly what he thought, with no filter. But when Celtic fans did it, he tried to shut it down. That wasn't principle. That was hypocrisy, plain and simple. So looking back now, was this ever really about respect? Or was it just another moment where Piers Morgan said one thing and did the complete opposite?